Hello, thank you for staying and taking a look at the ministry fair at St. Patrick's Episcopal Church. We're going to start with the broadcast ministry, where we just had the broadcast of the Sunday service. Here we have Bill Eddy.
Thank you, and please stay tuned and enjoy the fair.
Thank you, Bill. Let's take a walk back to the ministry fair. So, Deacon Vahagen wrapping up the service. Thank you. That was a wonderful service. Here we see some folks. We are wrapping up the service. A few folks. Jennifer, beautiful music today. So let's go ahead and walk back to Smith Hall, where the ministry fair is currently being held. Here we go. Through the narthex and back to the ministry fair. Here's Evelina and Emily. Welcome. The fundraiser for the church. Please consider donating your time to the garage sale. Here's a relatively new group, the young professionals. They do you have 10 seconds to tell us about young professionals?
So we're working on social primarily and work towards volunteer activities for like 20s, 30s. Young professional working group to create some fellowship with that.
Fantastic, thank you. We have our grief support ministry, which is wonderful, helping those who have obviously gone through a very difficult time. Thank you. Please consider donating your time. The different St. Patrick's Men group, some meet Tuesday, some meet Thursday afternoon. There is a men's retreat. We'll see. Please consider doing. And the yes. And what sake circle?
Each other and learn about our spirituality. There are a number of different groups: morning, afternoon groups, and evening groups, and Sunday groups. So if you're interested, contact Amy and she'll get with you.
Fantastic. And as you know, just as there's
the women's retreat. It's going to be October 8th. You can sign up until the 20th of September, and there's a form on the website.
Excellent. Thank you. So here we have Knitting Circles, a wonderful group that makes all sorts of items for those folks. And then here we have Pearls of Wisdom. Hello, Greta. And we see their shawl ministry that takes place. And are you from Pearls? Can you tell us for 10 seconds what Pearls does?
Well, we make prayer shawls. And we've been on break all summer, but we're starting back this coming Thursday.
All right.
Every Thursday at 10 o'clock.
Do you need any prior knowledge of knitting?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Oh, do you have to know how to knit?
No, we can come and we'll teach you how to knit.
Fantastic.
And, we love to have new members, and
excellent.
You'll come.
Here we have the Wellness Council. Over here we have our St. Arbucks. Oh, can you tell us for 10 seconds what St. Arbucks does?
St. Arbucks is a group that meets at Starbucks. We call ourselves Saints of St. Arbucks. And we have coffee and we talk about anything that concerns us.
And how often do you meet and what time?
Every Wednesday at 10 o'clock in the morning.
And which Starbucks?
The one at the corners. It's at the corner of Laser Parkway and France Road.
Oh, fantastic. Excellent.
We solve the world's problems.
Yes. Here we have Foyer Group. Yes.
Welcome to Foyer. Peter, do Foyer. You haven't been doing Foyer for the last couple of years, and we miss you.
Well, we have teenagers. But yes, Foyer Group is one of the best ways to meet new folks at St. Patrick's. So we get randomly selected into four families.
Yeah, generally it'll be 8 to 10.
And then share your time, and you can have dinner at your house or meet at a restaurant. great way to meet other folks within St. Patrick's. And here we have Creation Care, and Charlie, are you Creation Care? Oh, and of course the landscape. Cindy's been running this for a long, long time. Can you tell what's the most important? How often do you have landscape events? And
Well, about twice a year we try to have a group event and get parishioners to come and volunteer and help clean up. We have one in the fall and in the spring, and yeah, we always need lots of hands for that.
Yes, thank you. Do you need to have any knowledge of landscaping?
Well, I know you don't actually, Peter. You just have to have a willingness to work and bend over and up and down.
Excellent. The Stephen Ministry is a wonderful ministry, so helping those through difficult times, to be able to be a friend to those in need. So please consider the Stephen Ministry. Partners in Prayer is also a wonderful group. This group receives monthly long-term prayer intercessions, short-term prayers. So if you have a need for prayer, contact Partners in Prayer, but most importantly, please participate in Partners in Prayer. Our absolutely wonderful music ministry. Jennifer is still wrapping up from the service, but I think everyone knows the fantastic job that she does. So always looking for folks, maybe handbells, maybe singing in the choir. Wonderful ministry that we all enjoy. So St. Patrick's does host a large number of weddings, so please consider wedding coordinators if that is one of your talents. Many times people come to the service, but people are not able to attend the service, so we are able to go to their homes and actually provide the Eucharist to them. So if that is of interest, taking the Eucharist and actually going to someone's home to provide the Eucharist to someone who cannot come to St. Patrick's, that would be wonderful. So wonderful bread ministry. This is how we welcome new folks. Can you give us a 10-second talk about what bread ministry does?
Bread ministry welcomes parishioners and guests that have signed our guest book in the narthex, and we take them a package of bread and we welcome them to our wonderful church home. We include in this package a breastplate for the month.
Nice.
And some information regarding how they can contact us to be part of our wonderful community.
Excellent, thank you. Of course, the finances of the church are always important, so we do need to have that happen every week. So the counting, the wonderful contributions that are made to the church. We saw Bill Eddy earlier. Here, just a note that we do broadcast the church these days, and we're always looking for help on making that happen. The vestry is what controls the funds of the church and the direction, and each member serves a 3-year term, and we rotate that by 3 members every year. Wonderful time that these folks make to keep the church heading in the right direction. Now these folks really do a lot of the heavy lifting, so if you're good with a hammer and can possibly nail a nail, we would welcome your input and welcome your time on the building care. So the building care ministry to keep everything in good order. So every year, Dublin, Ohio has a St. Patrick's Day parade. Please participate with a nice float, wonderful families. Please consider participating. The adult forum meets after church, and here's where we can talk about different biblical topics that are most important to us. So, children's formation is one of the absolutely most important areas of the church. Heather, do you want to talk for a minute about the different children's activities, but actually more like 10 seconds?
No problem. We're doing Sunday school now from 11 to noon, right after the morning service. And we've got 2 classrooms, one for the little ones up to second grade, and then another one from third and fourth grade.
Fantastic.
So please come.
And can parishioners actually teach the class?
Who?
Parishioners. Can they volunteer? How do they help out there?
Yes, I teach the class. We can always use a second adult in the classroom, and you can help out just by bringing your kids. We love it.
Fantastic. Thank you. So, spiritual direction. Tanya, do you want to tell us just for 10 seconds or so what spiritual direction does?
Sure. Spiritual Direction is a group that we meet Wednesday from 10:15 to 11:45. Mostly on Zoom, at least for the start. We read a book and then discuss it, and then so this is the one we're starting September 7th.
Excellent. Thank you, Tanya. Sorry. So we always have different special events going on and some seasonal offerings. Annika, can you tell us about youth group? 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
For 10 seconds or in 10 seconds?
In 10 seconds. For 10 seconds. We've used it up. The youth group is a fantastic area of St. Patrick's. Tell us about the big mission trip this year. That was, I know my kids got a lot out of that.
We went to 2 mission trips to Proctor Camping Conference Center, and we rehabbed a greenhouse, and then the second trip we rehabbed some prayer gardens for people who come and visit the conference center to spend some time in prayer.
But absolutely a fantastic place for our young folks to be with other young folks and do the great work that we do at St. Patrick's.
Sunday night, 5:30.
Yes, thank you, Annika. EFM. We don't have anyone here, but when you look at education for ministry, please consider learning more about your faith. So now let's take a look. Here we have servers and acolytes that help out in every service. If you have young people in the... Oh, there's Bill. You want to tell us about what the servers and acolytes do? All right. So then we move on to coffee hour, and what do we have here? Oh, altar guild. So actually keeping everything ready and in place when for the service. Wonderful ministry to keep track and make sure everyone is ready for the service. Here we see the service taking place.
Hire that guy's staff. Gotta get to those.
Make sure all your information is in realm. It's very important that church know how to contact you and all these ministries. That is how they communicate. It's an absolutely incredible ministry that St. Patrick's participates in called Catch Court. Wonderful program that's been created within Franklin County. So victims of human trafficking are able to establish a new life. St. Patrick's is heavily involved in many ways to help everyone involved in Catch Court. The Kairos Ministry is another wonderful program. Actually visits the prisons in Ohio, helps the prisoners transition to life outside of prison. So, Dick, how are there any requirements to participate in Kairos?
Yeah, you need to have a pulse.
All right. So.
And over 18 years old.
Okay. Yep. So yes.
Women go into women's prisons and men go into men's prisons.
Great point. Great point. What's the next Kairos event?
September 22nd through 25th. Bill Fairweather and I are going into North Central Correctional for a 4-day weekend.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Thank you. To help raise funds for the church and for community building, we do have the annual fish fry. That's wonderful for both the people who enjoy the fish, but also for the entire community to come together and make the fish fry happen. Very similar to Habitat for Humanity, always active in building a home. Think about the Franklin County. Every year St. Patrick's participates in providing Christmas gifts to children who otherwise might not receive one. So down at St. John's Town Street. We help contribute and work with his place, so making sure that many people have healthy, delicious meals. And this group is very active in both putting the food together and delivering those meals. Melissa Barker is very active with global health outreach and providing nursing education around the world. The United Thank Offering, where we have Savior Change every day, put this together, and we offer daily prayers of thanksgiving to God. Hello, Wade. Any chance you can talk for 10 seconds about Friends of the Homeless?
Well, we meet once a month for about 75 people downtown, and we have a good time. We pack everything up here in a city bus and then haul it downtown. We don't have to go downtown and serve anybody.
Oh, okay. So your main help is needed right here at St. Patrick's?
That's right.
Once a month, help prepare the food? And
Third Thursday.
Fantastic. Any requirements to becoming to helping with Friends of the Homeless?
Clean hands.
Clean hands. Excellent. Thank you. Hello, John. Can you give us just a few words about the Dublin Food Pantry? I believe that's located down by the Starbucks downtown Dublin. Is that right?
For now, it's located at the Dublin Community Church. Okay. The pantry is moving, we believe in January, to a property that they bought over on Sawmill. But wherever it is, we really need these donations to come in every week because the pantry is serving about 400 families every month.
How long does food stay at the pantry?
Whatever is brought in goes out, I would say, within a week.
Within a week? Excellent.
So it's really important that we keep...
So those donations every single week are absolutely critical.
Right.
All right. Please consider. And then do you actually volunteer? Do we have volunteers that actually put in time at the food pantry?
Because of the pandemic, they had to change the method of distribution from a shopping experience, a grocery shopping experience, to just getting a box of
okay, I didn't realize that.
Canned food and then fresh produce and meat. But once they move, they want to go back to the other, and then we'll need more volunteers.
Absolutely.
But right now,
the food is most important.
Right now, you'd have to contact the pantry directly on their website and find out if they have any open slots. We don't get involved in that directly anymore.
Excellent. Thank you, John.
Okay.
So incredible